Good evening, ladies. Hope all of y'all are doing good tonight. I'm filling in again for Lisa. She will be back soon. She's doing really good, but she'll be back soon. I'll go ahead and open up in a word of prayer, and then we are going to make our little envelopes tonight. There'll be a lot of fun, easy to do, and you can put them in your little journals that she's making. Dear Heavenly Father, I just thank you for this day, dear God. I just thank you for all that you do for us, dear Lord. You know our requests, dear Lord. I lay them at your feet, dear God. You know each need, dear God. So I ask that you just answer those prayers, dear God, for us. You know our struggles. You know our temptations. You know what we're dealing with, dear Lord. You know those of us that are suffering from depression and anxiety, dear Lord. Those that are going through family problems and financial problems, dear God. I just lift all of this up to you, dear God, knowing that you have our best interest at heart and that you're going to take care of each bit of it, dear God. So I just thank you for this blessing, dear God. I just ask that you be with us tonight as we craft along, dear Lord, and that you will just bless this time of us having an opportunity to spend time together, dear Lord, and to have fun. And I just pray that you watch over and protect everyone who's watching and those who watch the replay, dear Lord. I ask that you continue to bless Mustard Seed Faith and all the needs that we need, dear God, to be able to keep the group functioning, dear Lord. I just thank you for blessing us, dear God. This I pray in your precious name. Amen. Okay, so the first thing you're going to need is just a 12 by 12 piece of scrapbook paper. I've got two here because I'm going to show you two different ways to do this. So I'm going to lay one of them to the side over here. You need 3 envelopes, just small envelopes, or 3 just regular cards. Now, I am going to do the one with the envelopes first. So your measurements for doing the envelopes is going to be my envelope size is 5 3/8 by 6 3/4. So depending on your envelope will be how big your you'll have to cut your paper, and also will determine where you need to make your measurements for your score lines. So just keep that in mind. But mine is going to be, my paper is going to need to be cut 6 by 10.5. So I'm going to take it and cut it. These are really simple and easy to do. They're a lot of fun. Like I said, they're super, super simple and easy to do. And I might just use this same piece of paper, but I might change the color. It just depends. So we're going to go with 6 by 10.5. So let's get 6 by 10.5. Right there. Now this is for the envelopes. This is for this one. This envelope. Go lay these little, keep your little scraps because you can use those too. Then I'm going to turn my print over so I can see my score lines. And then I'm going to score at the top here. I'm going to score at 2 1/4. And then towards the bottom down here, I'm going to score at 6 7/8. And I'm going to also score at 7. That's just going to make us have a little crease there for our little envelope to kind of expand. Then I forgot to put on our list a corner rounder, but you can take a corner rounder and round your corners if you like. You don't have to do this, but you can. And since my paper is kind of dark enough and you can't really see the inking on it, I'm not going to ink this particular paper. But it looks really pretty if you ink the outside of your paper. It makes it look really, really pretty. So I'm going to fold on my crease lines. I can get this one to cooperate. I still have not gotten my camera set up just right, but I am working on it. I have to admit I'm struggling a little bit with some stuff, so I'm having a hard time getting that done, but I'm gonna get it done nevertheless, eventually. So there you go, you got your little envelope made. Now you're gonna take your envelopes and you're either gonna glue them shut or tape them. I choose to use the double-sided tape. I just like double-sided tape better because I'm just not a glue person. Although I do use glue, don't get me wrong. So you're gonna glue your envelopes shut. All three of them. Glue or tape, either one's your choice. It doesn't matter, whatever you choose. I hope you could see me on camera because I can't see myself, so I can't tell what I'm doing on camera. So I'm just praying that it will do. And this is pre-recorded. I'm not live, so if you have any questions, just put them in the comments and I'll answer your questions. So after you tape all of your envelopes down, we're going to take and cut off just a little bit at the top of the envelope. Like I said, these are quick and easy to make. You can spit them out in no time. There's tons of different ways and different ideas. You can decorate them. Mine are already decorative, so I don't think I'm going to do anything. I may add, some little, maybe some buttons or something of that nature onto mine. I'm not sure yet. We'll just have to see. Now, you're not going to cut much off of the top here, but you are going to cut just a tad. Just enough that it opens like that. And you can also, if you want to, you don't have to, you can also round your corners on your envelopes, on the top of your envelopes if you want to. That would be up to you too. They're not so easy to round when they're whoops, dropped my tool. So let's see, like this. I just have to sweep my little pieces up later, they get everywhere. Okay. See how simple that is? Easy peasy, right? Okay, now you're gonna take and put your little envelopes in here. You're gonna take a piece of tape or glue, it's up to you. You'll put one in the center here. And you're gonna put one over here. We're gonna hold off a minute on that. Then you're gonna put a piece on the back of your envelope here. One on the back of your envelope here. Wait just a minute. Yeah. Make sure you got them the right side up. See, I think I did that one wrong. And I did. I should have put the tape on this side. See, they're there and there. I think that's right. Let me see. Okay, we're gonna tape them all together. So let me make sure I got this right. I'll be confusing everybody. So you're gonna tape those together, and then this should have been on the other side, but we're gonna go for it because it doesn't matter which side it ends up on. So you're taping them all on top of each other just like that. Now I have a hard time, and I don't know why, but see how I get them off? I do it every time, and unfortunately you can't cut these to even them up, so be careful when you're doing them, and it just opens like that. Isn't that cool? So now you're gonna come over here and take your tape off on this and this. Sometimes this is a little tricky to get off here for some reason. Then you're gonna put your envelopes in here, just above that bottom, not the bottom score line, but that top score line there. Oh, and make sure you got them just on the inside of your envelope, because you want your paper to be just a tad wider than your envelope on the sides here. Then you bring this up like this. Then there's your little folder. You can even turn these in to the side if you wanted to make it a little neater or whatever. And then I take and put little Velcro dots. You could take buttons, you could take anything you want to take. And I am going to see here, place it about right here. So let's go. I just put some sticky tape, and then I'm gonna get my little, I just got some of these. You can get these off of Amazon. They don't cost much at all, and let me tell you, they come, you'll never use them all. Then I'm gonna take my other little sticky piece of tape. I'm trying to, the little tapes, the little pieces of tape are hard to, the smaller the piece is, need I say, it's harder to get those little pieces off. Okay, and then I'm gonna take my top off of this. Oh, if you're new to the group, I want to welcome you. We love to have you. Hope you can join in on the lives. And then there's your envelope. This is your expansion here. You can put all kinds of little stickers or whatever you want on the inside of it. You can decorate the outside of your envelope. You can you can put lace, anything you want to put on the outside to decorate it, you can, and then you can just put it in your journal, or you can use it for something else if that's what you want to do. So that's my first one. We're through with that one. So the second one, I'm gonna just go ahead and do it on a different sheet of paper. We're going to do a card. And the cards are just regular cards that I found. The only problem that I found with the cards is they're a little bit harder than the envelopes, so they don't work quite as well as far as being expandable. But they do work, so it's up to you. Depends on what you like. So we are going to cut our paper 5 5/8. Oops, let me get it down here to the right area. 5 5/8. And you can usually get 2 envelopes out of 1 sheet of paper. So 5 5/8, and then you want it 10 inches long. And then you want to score this one at 2 inches. And then you want to score it 6 3/8. And then at 6 1/2. Then you're going to fold and crease. And fold. That second line is a doozy when you're trying to score it. It's a little bit of a trick to get it to lay down like you want it to. Okay, we've got that done. Then we're going to fold and flatten it down there. And then we're going to do the same thing, except our cards have the longer pieces, so we're going to tape or glue both sides here, so it leaves an opening. I do have to slow down when I'm putting these together though too. I do get them all wonky. And I do not like it. I can't stand it when I get them wonky. I don't know if anybody else is like that. I'm weird. But I don't like getting them all out of sorts and they uneven in my little pocket or envelope. We're coming along here. These are not hard, not hard to do either. It's just that they're, like I said, a little bit harder material than the envelopes, so they don't like expand as easy as the envelopes do. That's the only difference that I found. I haven't seen anybody else use this method using the cards. They may have other suggestions if there's somebody that does them. All right, these we'll have to do one at a time because they're too thick to cut at once. And the rounding just makes it prettier to me. And I'm going to round my envelope too. And on this one, I'll try to ink it since it's not as dark as that other piece was. So maybe we can see it a little better. You can also, if you wanted to, you could ink your envelopes. That's totally up to you also. Okay, so let me grab some ink here. I got my envelopes ready. Let me cut the corners off my, whoops, wrong way. Almost messed that one up. Okay, got that done. All right, I'm just gonna take some ink and I'm just gonna go around the edges. This may be dried up, but don't act like it's coming out right, of my envelope. Even on this side here, I'm gonna do some. Go down this way. Go through the middle here. And on the edges of this around here, and it just brings out the color a little bit more. It makes it look a little rustic looking kind of. I think it looks good. This is a little dried out. It's not as wet as I'd like it to be. And then again, you put the tape here and here. I guess you wouldn't even have to cut it. You could just go all the way across with it. I didn't think about that. All right, then we're gonna close these up. All right. It's been beautiful weather here. I hope that you guys have been having some pretty weather also. It's nice and cool, but it's not too cool. Today we were about 60, little over 60 degrees here today, so it was really nice. Just nice enough for a long sleeve. That's my favorite kind of weather. I am not a summer person at all. Okay. Got all of that done. Now we're going to glue our envelopes together. Like so. Like I said, I have trouble getting these right for some reason when I'm trying to put them together, and I don't know why I do that. They just get out of line for me. Okay, let's see here. Make sure I got the right way up. Okay. Okay, I got that evened up. I did better with those. And then this one. Try my best to do it. Yay, I did it. But see, these are a little thicker. They are still expandable, but the thickness is a little thicker. So I think I like the envelope ones better than I do these. But you can still use these. And if you got some old cards that you can't find the envelopes too, and you want to use these, it comes in handy. And then you just, oops, let's see here. Now the good thing about these is you can pull them up if you do kind of get them wonky. Make sure you leave a little bit. See here, I'm having to redo a little bit of the side. Whoops, see, I got it. I almost didn't go far enough down. It's okay though. It will be all right. I got it off just a tad. Again, like I said, the cards, the material they're made out of, they're a little bit more forgiving. You can work with it a little bit better. And then I do the same thing with the sticky tape. I still got that one a little off, so let me try one more time. See if I can get it the way I want it. There, that's much better. I think I am going to I guess I'll just do the little Velcro things again. Like I said, it's good to put the tape on them or the glue on them because they do tend to want to pull up if you don't have them on, if you don't have something holding them down. That's the only thing I found. So now we've got two of them that we can use. One is the cards, expandable. You can put your little infra in there, stickers, whatever you got. And then we've got one made out of the envelopes, and it's very expandable. See the difference? I like both of them, but I rather have the envelopes. So there we are. We've got two of them. I will put the measurements for my card size and in the description or the comment section below so that you'll know what my size was on my envelopes. And then depending on your envelope, like I said, you'll have to determine how long your paper needs to be and where your score lines needs to be. So it all depends on the size of your envelope. I hope you all enjoyed this tonight, and I will be seeing you around. Hopefully Lisa will be back soon, and you'll get to enjoy her again. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.